How's it going, guys? Welcome to Combat Corner. My name's Kobe.
My name's Ash.
You might notice we've got something slightly different going on here. This is not Jackson. Jackson is currently away doing some weird shit with his uncle, as he likes to do since he was a kid. But yeah, we've got Ash here today. Ash, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name's Ash. Good friend of Kobe's, been around a wee while. Don't officially train martial arts or
Don't worry,
anything
you
like
don't
that,
have to.
but you
It's
know,
fine.
I do enjoy watching the UFC. Been watching for a good few years now. Relatively casual. I mean, I watched the whole card. It's enough, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess you'll find out more.
we will. We've got quite a lot to talk about, actually. It's been a very big weekend of fighting. On Saturday for us, it was Ngannou versus Joshua.
Mhm.
And then on Sunday, we had Sean O'Malley versus Chito Vera.
UFC
Very
299.
fucking good weekend. UFC 299. And it turned out to be a very good card. I actually really liked it.
Stacked. Yeah, absolutely.
It was good. But we've also got a drink to review. Bit of a different one. You know, we like to be a bit fancy on this show. We've got Vitasport, electrolyte,
Sounds healthy.
rehydration. Yeah, it looks good. Eh? It's only $2, this whole thing.
Wow.
So we've got some sugar-free electrolyte drink to try. So yeah. Let's get into the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Combat Corner.
Here. We're back.
That's
just-
value right there.
Just cut open. I've just cut open our two things. I hope you could hear that because we like to do it with like the
You
the
do,
drink.
yeah,
That was Jackson's idea.
occasionally.
Terrible idea. Yeah. So I'll pour these in.
Nothing if not consistent.
Whoa, look at that. Holy shit.
Gangster.
Fucking purple. Can you guys see this? This is a first for Combat Corner. There's two firsts.
Mixing
Today.
live on the show.
Oh my god, we're having a mix. Live on air. It's very fucking red. It's
it?
blood red. Looks like blood. Today we are drinking blood on the show. Mixed it all together.
Brilliant.
So yeah. What is it called again? Vitasport electrolyte drink. I've had a couple of these before. Have you ever tried this before?
I have actually. I had them
Yeah.
after a few hangovers. The
I was
blue
gonna
ones are
say
pretty
that.
good for you.
Yeah.
Get all
They're
your
pretty good.
electrolytes back.
I-
And, you know,
I had
before
quite a few.
sport, of course.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Similar to what have we had? Like Prime. Oh, that kind of looks like it's gonna fall off. Hey, it's a very high-tech studio. It's not gonna fall off. That thing is very secure with very expensive hooks that didn't just cost me a couple of dollars.
Wow.
But anyways, give it a sip. Have you tried the red one before?
No, I don't think so. I kind of stick to blue whenever it's electrolytes. It just feels right.
Oh, holy shit! That's actually fucking nice. I'm surprised. I didn't.
Well, it's quite sweet.
It is, eh? I didn't expect it to be that sweet because it's sugar-free. Maybe we've been lied to.
Maybe you just need to mix it with like a litre of water versus a cup.
Well, it said 3 times 600 ml,
Oh, okay.
but consume 200 ml every 15 minutes during sustained strenuous exercise. All right, we better get fucking Jack.
Pretty strenuous talking to you for an hour.
Yeah, you're gonna need this shit, man.
I am actually playing basketball later, so who knows?
Oh, there you go.
You know, no cramp.
Might get you ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this is supposed to be intra-workout, you can use it as a
Yeah.
pre-workout.
Gonna get
Why not?
really ready to
I
ride
should have got the
bench.
caffeine one. There was one with caffeine in it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
Should we get into
It's a
it?
show to do,
Should
isn't
we
it?
talk about it? So, we'll start from the top. UFC 299 was really good. I actually really enjoyed it.
I loved it. Yeah.
Mm.
No, I thought it was stacked. Top to
It
bottom,
was
really.
it was stacked, and it did
Did it meet your expectations?
it did.
Mm?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
You
I'm
go
still a little
far?
bit brain dead.
You guys
if
far
I'm
as saying it
completely honest.
surpassed your expectations?
I wouldn't say that. There was moments where I was like, yes, this is fucking amazing. But then also some moments I was a bit like, But starting at the top with Sugar,
With sugar.
no
Mr.
sugar in our drink. Mr. Sean absolutely fucking annihilated Cheetah. We both thought, well, no, you thought that
I'm
Cheetah
kind of
was going to
sad,
win.
man. I really
Yeah.
wanted Cheeto to win. He's
He's a
he's
good
just the
cunt.
bro. You
He
know
is
what I
the
mean?
bro.
Like, he's a real chill fella. But you're right. I guess if you were thinking about the fight before, thinking with your
I
head
called
rather
it.
than your
I
heart,
fully called it.
Sugar won.
Well, kind of.
he 50-45'd him.
Yeah, and 50-44 one round, but
Mm.
I don't really know what that was about.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe round one. I guess Cheeto always starts slow.
Yeah.
Even as a Cheeto fan, I couldn't find a round in there for him.
No, definitely not.
Nah.
That 4th round was probably the closest, I'd say.
Turned it up a little bit.
He made his nose bleed. Sugar looked a little bit like not gassed, but he looked just a little bit more worn out at the end of it, which was interesting. But he still fucking dominated.
Every time Cheeto started getting a little bit of something going, Sean just hit him with something crazy, and then he had to spend a minute and a half avoiding shit again.
Yeah, he was so fucking elusive. He actually proved like that he was top level. Like he obviously did that against Aljo. Like obviously the Aljo fight was extremely impressive.
Well, just short though, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like,
is it because that's the first time Sean's gone over 3 rounds, is it?
Yeah, the first time we've seen him.
And he looked good in them.
Yeah, he did. He looked very good. That guy, I'm starting to kind of favor him over Merab. I was like thinking Merab's going to come in, fucking dominate him.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know. Just Merab just hug the hell out of you for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
every round starts on the feet.
Exactly.
And Sean's got a chance to just snipe at him.
And with Merab, he's been hit before and he's been knocked down before quite a few times.
Consistently. Did you see the same way? Like the way that Henry got him, whoever the
Merab
got him as well.
Sorry, not Merab. Marlon Vera, was it? Or was it Piotr Jan?
Piotr Jan.
Did he rock him? Did he drop him, knock him down?
I don't remember now. I didn't actually watch that fight live.
Right.
No, I just saw the clip on Instagram, the two of them where
I remember that too.
And just hits him with the left.
So there is a way to beat him.
Backwards.
Yeah. I'm actually really starting to like him.
Sugar or Merab?
Merab. I'm starting to like Sugar less.
Really? Like, I came around on Sugar. I was a bit of a hater at the start. Because it's just because he's so flashy and he was fighting tin cans. I was like, fight someone real and then we'll see.
And then he did.
And then he did. To be fair,
pretty cool.
It was actually Joe Rogan's podcast that won me over.
I
listened to both of them with Sugar and I was like, you know what? This guy's all right.
Yeah. I remember you were a hater just for a little bit. I remember because it was the Piotr Jan fight.
Yeah. Bro, Piotr won that fight. Like it's close. It's close.
It was a very close fight.
The thing that annoyed me was because that was the week after Islam versus Volk #1.
It was, yeah.
The only time they fought actually.
The second one never happened, I don't think.
And then there was just a judging criteria was 2 different things. Like the Islam fight, ground control was all that mattered, and even if he didn't do anything, that was enough.
Yeah.
And literally the next weekend, it was the complete opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
They counted it on damage, and then Sugar won.
Yeah, yeah, that was interesting.
Fights, to be fair.
Both very close fights, and I'd probably disagree with you on both. Do you think Volk won that first one?
I don't know.
It was close.
I get so emotionally invested in these fighters. It's hard.
It is tough.
Rewatch is probably the way to do it.
It's a shame that Volk hasn't fought since then. Actually,
yeah, right.
Oh wait, no, sorry, he fought one time against Yair Rodriguez, but he hasn't fought since then. So strange.
I know. Crazy.
He used to be so active, and he's just taken hiatus.
Still one of the best champions we have.
Exactly, and maybe one day he'll come back.
Maybe.
Who knows? But yeah, Sugar Sean.
Cheeto completely shut out.
It was like he got Chris Moutinho'd. I saw a picture of that, and it was like when they do like it starts off as one guy and it slowly.
Oh, he looked so different at the end.
Yeah, he did.
Actual fucked up. I hate seeing it like that. He's only such a cool character afterwards, and he's just fucked. Real cute sort of post-fight speech as well.
Yeah, real nice.
His
real
family.
Nice. Yeah,
saying he's gonna be back. He's sorry to the people he's disappointed.
There was a moment I thought he was going to retire. Yeah, he kind of said something that was a bit like.
I watched it back this morning. He definitely said he's like, "Hey guys, this is it for me."
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going anywhere.
So, okay, what's it for you? Maybe that's it for losing.
I'm just going to say, I think he's taken a few head knocks here. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe that knee landed pretty hard.
That knee landed fucking solid. I don't know how he didn't get down to that.
I don't know. I'm just glad Cheeto got his title fight in the end, though. Because there was a wee stretch here before where he kind of deserved it, and then there was some bullshit going on at the top with Aljo and Peter, and he kind of got, I don't know, pushed to the side. So at least he got a shot.
Yeah, he did. And I don't think he's ever really going to be able to get. He could. He's only 31.
Right? It's hard.
Yeah.
It's just
he's got time.
It's sort of out of his hands now. He keeps winning, sure, but you also kind of need the pieces to fall around you.
Yeah. No one's going to want to see him rematch Sean O'Malley after that performance.
If Merab gets there, sure, he hasn't fought Merab.
If he can string a couple of wins together. No.
I don't think so. But like if Corey gets there, probably not saying that again. He got 50-45 by Corey.
Exactly. Maybe if he fights Piotr Jan next, say Merab was to beat Sean for the title, then it would kind of make sense-ish, kind of.
Get him in there.
Yeah, but for now, I think he's quite far away because Sean just proved that he was better.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just proved
he outclassed the hell out of him.
Yeah,
and he's a real champion now.
Yeah,
first title defense.
I agree. Joe Rogan, it was so weird when he said that. He's like, some people say a real champion is born once they've had their first title defense. I don't agree with that. I think you've always been a champion. It's like, what are you talking about?
And if you go back on Big Toe's podcast, he would have said it so many times that you're not a real champ until you defend. So.
Yeah, and
fair enough. Give him his respect.
He does well. I actually noticed something about Joe Rogan when I was watching. I noticed that he always hovers his hand behind people, but he doesn't touch them.
Just if they're trying to walk off, he can grab them.
So he can like stop
them. Put his mitts on
them. His big fucking bare hands on them. Yeah, it's a big fucking toe. But Sean O'Malley proving me wrong. No, he proved me right. I picked that.
What do you think of his call out at the end?
His call out, I thought I get it, but he needs to fight Merab first, and he needs to fight Corey.
Where do you think it's coming from? Because it does I know he keeps saying he will fight Merab, but it kind of comes off as he wants the easier fight.
But do you really think Merab's easier than Topuria? This is what I was thinking.
The other way. I think for him, Ilya is a much more winnable fight.
Do you reckon? I suppose because he's not going to wrestle.
Yeah, and you're not losing your star power if you go up a weight class and get sparked. But if you stay in your weight class and get sort of hugged by Merab for 25 minutes,
you might lose it a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But I think he's got a better chance of beating Merab than he does Topuria. Like, just thinking about it now, just because Merab is smaller, he's chinnier. Like, we've seen him get hit multiple times, and that's Sean's fucking thing, right?
True.
And he did it to Aljo, his training partner.
True.
Obviously, Merab is the CEO of EPO.
Yeah, CEO of EPO.
So
I actually watched that clip back talking about MMA Gurus thing after he said it on the podcast.
That was funny,
That is so funny.
That is fucking hilarious, that whole thing. My favorite one, I think, is the John Jones one.
John Jones is
at the end. So no, actually, it's the Cody Garbrandt one.
Cody Garbrandt one's just so dumb.
You showed everyone how to do it. It's like, bro, what? Like when he said like Uriah Faber's just somewhere in the crowd, just like, no, don't fucking say that.
Bro, the thing is, like, he's talking shit to TJ. TJ knows he's on steroids. Yeah. Cody knows he's on steroids. They've done steroids together.
Yeah, they
and he's
fucking
like,
have.
I'm going to bring it up and make you look like the villain.
Yeah.
And then he just dobs himself.
Yeah.
So, like, what?
And his whole gym. It's like, bro, I mean, Cody's never been the smartest cookie.
He's lost a few brain cells.
He has. I don't think he had any, really. Maybe he had a couple, but they're hanging on at this point.
Jeez.
I wanted to say, who all right, we've kind of already said it, but who we picking next? Have you noticed, by the way, Sean's picture always gets updated after every fight?
He looks different after every fight.
Because he's always fucking...
He's the same to Cheeto, my boy.
Yeah. And fucking... Yeah, true. Both these guys like are unrecognizable completely, like every fight.
That Cheeto quote about how he looks different like every year or something. You heard about that one?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
He's got those photos of him from 2014 to now. He's had the shaved head. He's had blonde, he's all this. He's like, yeah, that's how I know my wife really loves me.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
That's good. So what you're saying, who are we picking next?
Who are we picking for these guys next? Should I? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't think we need the rankings. I'll pull them up, though. Why not?
I don't know. It's got to be Merab if he's staying in bantamweight. And it's going to be Ilya if he's not. But
I agree. It's got to be one of those two.
Yeah.
I mean, Sandhagen...
Unless something crazy happens. Like, if Merab gets injured and then, you know... Yeah.
I would like to see...
Maybe Aljo gets sparked and wants to come back down, you know?
Maybe.
It could be anything.
But Sandhagen obviously deserves a shot.
He does.
But so does Merab.
Correct.
I don't want to see them two fight because then we don't see them fight Sugar.
That's the problem with some of these stacked divisions. Like this one, and lightweight, there's just so much top end talent, and like you can't have them timeline to fight each other. You need the champ to fight like every second month for everyone to get like their fair shot without taking the loss and losing their spot.
Exactly. Like you'd want Sean to fight maybe twice this year and fight. You want him to first of all fight Merab, obviously, if he wins, then just fight Corey whenever he can after that.
Is Corey still injured?
I think he's back now.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's back. He tore his bicep. Yeah, he is. And he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he did.
Very cool dude. But, you know, after seeing that performance again, I think Sugar probably takes that.
I'd love to see him versus Corey.
Same.
I'm not really interested in seeing Merab because I think Merab can just win that and have it not be fun.
Yeah.
But at least you know Sandhagen, they're going to go out there and they're just going to trade shots.
Yeah. And I think I really want to see... So I do want to see Merab versus O'Malley because I want to see what he can do like wrestling-wise and jiu-jitsu-wise. Because
see him as a more rounded fighter, you know, if he can...
Because then we'll know... Like, I honestly think this reign could be like an Izzy-type reign. Yeah, honestly think... Because, like...
He did look very Izzy-like in there with the feints and the precision.
Very good, man. It's just his speed. Like, no one at 135 is that quick. No one in general.
Cheeto
like
lost it a lot.
Every fucking shot.
I think Cheeto's having this is again a bit crackpot, but I think the long hair didn't help because you see it flat and you got him.
Yeah,
you got popped. You see his head.
You're just
back.
coping at this point.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Full of copium.
But like, I think Cheeto has to fight Petr Yan. Like, let's be real. I think that's the perfect fucking fight.
That'd be a banger.
Yeah, and Yan did say that in the post fight. I think he said, which is good because he doesn't deserve to just jump straight in there with Sean. Like he's not calling for that. He needs to get a couple wins under his belt first.
Cheeto versus Petr would be so fucking good. It'd be so fun.
They both start slow, and then they both get really good,
First
really quick.
Buckle going on.
Yeah, nothing would happen. Maybe if if both of them start slow, maybe they just both won't start though.
Kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah,
like when two wrestlers fight and they just stand.
Yeah. But I think that's the perfect fight.
First round finish is where the value's at on the front.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Okay, take notes.
I don't think there's anyone really outside of that that's too realistic. I mean,
I think it's just kind of where it falls. I mean, you could rematch Cheeto and Cejudo. They would go on a fight.
Could. They were, yeah. That's.
And then I suppose
point.
If you still wanted to keep Cejudo around the top, that would sort of launch him back.
I think he would knock out Cejudo bad if they fought
Cheeto
late. Yeah. I don't know. Cejudo just seems slow and
he's getting old, man.
Good, yeah.
He's getting old. He's small. Cheeto's a tall dude.
Yeah. It'd be an interesting fight. It would. But I think that's good. Yeah. Let's go. Dana White, listen here, buddy, Mr. Pink. We want to see Sean O'Malley versus Merab. Don't fucking piss on Merab's shoes any longer. The little goblin.
If you ask me what I actually want to see more,
you do want to see
Elliot?
I do
want to see Elliot.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like,
it'd be more fun.
It would.
I know that's not really like the meritocracy of this all. But
nah, but like,
you're right.
What is fair is Merab, but it would be fucking fireworks in Spain as well.
Is this on mute?
What is it? Flashing or is it just red?
It's just red.
Nah, then it's not.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. I was like, shit.
Bro, imagine.
Oh no, yeah, it's coming up there. We're good. We're good.
Bro,
imagine that. You can just hear you every now and then in the background.
Just when I fucking laugh or something.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so next fight was
BSD. Big DP. Big DP.
BSD
versus Big DP.
It's a banger, bro.
Yeah, that was fucking good.
I didn't have faith in
him,
bro.
So chuffed. Neither did I. I fully wrote him off.
He looked good in there too, to be fair. Like,
he did.
I've seen some people say that BSD was like dominating him and this and that. And it's like he was trying to wrestle. I don't know if he was dominating him.
I don't think he was, and I think he completely burnt himself out in that first round. Something interesting. I'll go BSD Twitter.
Well, he had staff before it, right?
Yeah,
and he's sort of come out.
What the fuck? Jeez. Bungo Stray Dogs. Tales of the Lost.
Buddy, what have you been searching up? Yeah, because he did have that really nasty infection on his head.
Yeah, you could tell it was pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind. I've got no idea how that feels or anything, but
I've never had one.
I don't know with fighters sometimes. I feel like every time they lose, there's something that they've just got to hinge it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I guess it's like a confidence thing and an ego thing, but they can't blame themselves for losing. It's got to be something else.
There's got to be a reason. It's kind of like justifying it.
Well, yeah, because you've got to be super confident when you go in there, right?
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, he was just better than me. You know what I mean?
And maybe he did have staff, but, it is an excuse at the end of the day. And it would have affected the fight, for sure.
For sure.
And he did look like he was pretty fucking gassed towards that.
Well, he just kept getting clipped. You know what I mean? Like
his striking was...
His wrestling, which is tiring. And then, I don't know, every time he was going in, he was getting a wee knock here. There's that uppercut on the first. Like...
And Poirier hits hard.
Big DP, mate. He hits hard.
Big DP. Big DP hits very hard.
He does.
His boxing is so fucking good. I don't know how I wrote him off. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Old. Well, I guess for me it was a Gaethje fight, right?
Yeah.
Like, he looked so good in his fight before that. He looked good in the Gaethje fight. And all of a sudden it's just a head kick out of nowhere and he got folded. It's like,
yeah. And then oftentimes people come back too soon and then they get KO'd again. And it's like
our boy that hasn't come back yet.
The shame that he hasn't, but
he lost a close decision and he still hasn't come back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. He looked really good. And he took some good shots as well.
He looked like he can continue going forward. Like he can actually keep, maybe make one more push for the title. I want to see him fight Islam and then retire, basically.
Win or lose, retire.
Win or lose, retire. He's probably made a fucking load of money.
Yeah, at that point, just know that you're just a money fighter now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
35. Let's say you got 3 more fights in here. What's that? A couple mil on his paycheck?
Yeah, exactly. Is there any point?
Go on. Well, yeah, go on there. Take it. Get knocked out 3 times. Retire with 2 mil.
Yeah, may as well. Fuck. But if he fights Islam, Like
the horrible thing about MMA, sorry to cut you off. The horrible thing about MMA is he's gonna have brain damage later on anyway.
he already does.
You know what I
Let's be
mean?
real,
So at least
like,
get paid.
At least get some money so you can buy some fancy carers and nurses, and
Sort your
slaves.
wife out.
Not slaves. Fuck. Servants. I meant. Jeez.
Bit on the nose.
Sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah. Benoit, I still think can be a big problem. He's huge for that division. Like, he's fucking giant and strong. But I think he just got shown levels. Like,
the top for a reason. I know there was a wee period there where they're so stale and they're just fighting each other, but they're still just levels above.
Yeah.
You saw the same thing when Rafael Fiziev went up to fight Gaethje. Like,
yeah, just
he looked
levels.
good, but just not quite there.
Not quite there yet. And Benoit's only 28, I believe. Like, so he's. I'll double check
Scary
that.
looking motherfucker.
He is, and apparently he's only been training MMA for like 5 years.
Yeah, well, he's in the army, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So like, he's still got a long way to go.
Yeah,
and
gosh, yeah. Very young in fighting years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
God, it
Doesn't show his age.
It's sickening now.
It is pretty fucking cool, and I really rate him. Like, he seems like a good guy.
Mm.
He 28.
Past the whole Frenchness. I know you're not really a fan.
I'll let him pass. Just because he's a bad man.
Eddie, my flatmate, an Englishman, we were watching these fights on Sunday, and he bet specifically against this guy just because he was French.
Fucking hell. Apparently, Dustin Poirier is also French.
Well, he's from Louisiana, which is like a French,
like French
Connolly.
Right.
I don't know
So,
the word back
Connolly. What, isn't he a comedian or something?
Oh, Billy.
Connolly. Right, okay. Yeah, because he said his dad can speak fully
That's right, he did
French, which is pretty mad.
Yeah. That's cool. I think Dustin Poirier is coming out of this like really, really good.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Especially with the way the lightweight division is at the moment. Because Gaethje's fighting, next month or next pay-per-view.
Yep.
He might sneak ahead of him for the next shot at the lightweight.
Exactly. Like, that's something else I saw.
It's just timing.
It is. And now both featherweight and lightweight are kind of held up for that one fight. Literally. Max obviously should be fighting to Poirier. That's the next logical step. And then Gaethje probably should be fighting.
Probably deserved it the most.
Probably deserves the title shot. Obviously, you've got Charles as well.
Yes.
But
and Armin,
he's
if he wins, he's all of a sudden got a shout.
Yeah, exactly. But they're both also booked on 300. So it's like, what if they get injured? You never know. Like, they're going to want time.
I know. The UFC, they do so well with the matchmaking and putting together cool fights, but this just feels
timing
like logistically horrible.
Yeah. So
why
I think it's going to be
all your lightweights on one card, and then at a card where the champion can't fight because it's Ramadan. Like, we knew Islam wasn't going to fight on 300.
Yeah.
And then why would you put more lightweights the card before?
Yeah.
Like, at least
then you're just clogging it up.
You know what I mean? You don't have to be able to predict the winner of the fights, but you've got to know roughly when they're going to want to come back again.
You've got to know that one of the winners has to be ready to fight at a certain kind of time. Like, they're making fights to make future fights.
Exactly.
Fights don't just happen for no reason, kind of thing, especially at that level. So,
yeah,
it is odd. Especially like they got BSD here, and I'm assuming if no matter who won, Dustin Poirier or Saint Denis, whoever won was going to be kind of likely to fight for the belt. But then it's like, you've got them on the exact next card, Gaethje, Holloway. Whoever wins out of that could potentially like fight for the belt. You got a lot of contenders.
And then you got Charlie Olives in there.
Yeah, you got Olives.
You know, he was meant to fight Islam and he got injured.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've got
now he's fighting Arman, and if he beats him, you've got three people that deservingly have a title shot, and Islam's only one guy. It's going to take him
3 champions.
2 years.
They need more champions in the division.
Wow. You see that they're actually thinking about that, making him 165.
Yeah, I did hear about that. That is good.
That would help.
I would like.
But you know what's going to happen immediately?
Conor McGregor's going to get a title.
yeah, straight up. No, I was going to say Islam's going to go for it from 155, and then you're going to get Leon go for it from 1.
That'd be all right. That'd be cool.
Wait, 170 is that?
So what I heard was they're potentially going to get rid of 170, add 175 and 165. Because you know how it goes,
150, 160, 55, 65,
yeah,
40, 85.
25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85.
And then 205.
Yeah, and then 205, because middleweight's 85, 205.
I mean, that'd be cool.
260.
Again, more belts.
More belts.
The better, you know what I mean? You're just going to build legacies for these guys.
Yeah, and it gives people an opportunity to not have to cut as much weight. Like, Poirier would be perfect at 165. Well, saying that, he looked kind of small against Saint Denis. But
well, Saint Denis is huge. Yeah, no, I think that's cool. I think that's a cool idea.
I think
you know what will happen though. We're just gonna get more fuckery. We're like, I'm gonna be a 3-belt champion now. And I'm not gonna defend him for the weight anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And Conor McGregor will just get a title shot at any division.
He's getting it the moment he comes back, mate. Yeah. Right on Daddy Dana's teeth.
He did post about this a couple of times because this is where the French comment came from.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And then DP in the post fight was like, yeah, well, he
felt that hook too.
Yeah. So, fuck you, Connor.
DP's got good shit yet.
He does. He's got
real subtle because he's a nice bloke. Like you can tell he's actually like a genuinely good human being.
Sometimes his character like it annoys me a little bit. Like there's certain things where I feel like he's salty as fuck. Like,
yeah, true.
Sometimes.
I think it's just Americans though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they are cunts. They are pricks. Fuck you all.
They're
actually our biggest viewers, so
are they?
we love you guys.
We love Americans.
Over across the ditch.
Well,
no, wait.
You love Americans. I'm just a listener here.
Yeah, exactly.
I won the raffle.
But what's next? We've kind of just we've kind of done it again. I'd say Islam versus DP, big DP, massive BD.
I mean, I agree, but I think it really just comes down to how the fights go and who's free.
Yep.
I can't see him fighting back again because he's again on that later stage of his career where if it's not a path to the title, then it needs to be somewhat close. Maybe he fights Max in some out of the rankings fight just for the hell of it.
Just for fun.
Maybe
if Max won, that'd be a cool fight. But if Gaethje just flatlines Max with one punch then I hope it's not.
I also am a massive Max Holloway fan.
I thought you were going to say you put money on Max. I was like,
no, I can't bet on guys I like. It's too
no,
I find it too stressful.
Yeah, that's just too much. I tell you what, one of the funniest moments came from this card. So, do you know Lucas Tracy? He does like MMA reactions and shit. No. He's a YouTuber, and he absolutely fucking glazes Benoit. And he posted like 3-4 videos shitting on DP and telling everyone that Saint Denis was going to walk over him easily. And then his reaction's so funny. And then he was just coping by saying, but it's pretty obvious what happened. You know, Benoit's got a staph infection.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro.
Seems like some Mark Goldbridge stuff.
Yeah. Shit.
We're going to walk through them.
The Mark Goldbridge of MMA. Manchester United are back.
United.
But yeah, I think Poirier maybe chance at the belt again. Saint Denis
I don't
probably
think he loses any stock in this. You know what I mean?
No, he definitely doesn't. He deserves to fight up for sure.
He's still there or thereabouts. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely. He's where's
Michael Chandler's never fighting again.
No,
he's waiting on Connor. So
he'll fight at 50 maybe.
50. I mean, when's Fiziev back? Fiziev versus BSD would be unreal.
That'd be good.
But then you're just killing off one of your up and comers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But I think
give him Dan Hooker.
Banger. Hooker would be good, but I've heard rumblings that Hooker might be. Oh no,
I saw Hooker wanted to fight. What's his name? Money Moicano.
Oh yeah,
but he's got a fight now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's booked at 300.
Turner. Well, if old Money Moicano beats Jalen Turner, him versus Hooker would be a banger.
It would. Gamrot, he just won.
He did.
He could. He's probably. But then
everyone in the top 5's booked, and the other one's Michael Chandler.
I'd say Saint Denis got to go down a little bit. Maybe a Drew Dober even, just to keep him in there. Keep him busy. That'd be a good fight. Drew Dober.
Well, he could even fight RDA. I mean, RDA lost as well. That'd be a good fight.
He's getting on a bit, but he still looks like he's got it. He did well in that first round.
Got it in his little medical bag.
Yeah, he looks fucking jacked.
Hey, 39-year-olds don't move like that.
No. He did some training with Craig Jones.
Oh, did he? So. That's your boy, yeah. Oh, it's Craig on it.
Craig's openly on.
Oh, really? Oh,
he
man.
Fucking. Well, like I can't tell with him. Like I'm pretty sure he's being serious.
He's just taking the piss.
But he's just always taking the piss. Like,
but if you were on it and you wanted to be kind of funny about it, you would do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. And he is fucking hilarious. Like,
oh, that's good.
Talks about he fucking got a medical test before his last match, and they said that his blood pressure was like 150/80, which apparently is like the dangerously.
Sounds like EPO, no?
Yeah, it could be. Maybe. I think
that's what EPO is, isn't it? It's like juice up blood.
Ah, okay.
Because it's the stuff that like Lance Armstrong used to take, and all
does it add,
all the cyclists.
Does it help you take on oxygen or some shit?
Yes, it's like when you work out real. I'm not a doctor.
Are you not?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I thought you were.
But I think it's
that's
when
why
you
I
go
got
like,
you
need to have like a naturally high O2 rate or whatever in your heart, like VO2 max, whatever it is, like the ability to get that high. And then I think you just juice hard in terms of like work out really, really hard, and then you take blood out of yourself when you're in that state.
Yeah.
And then you like sneak it back into yourself to give yourself
so it pops
takes
you
it straight back to your VO2 max, and you can operate like that.
So it's like so you're not actually taking the steroid.
It's definitely illegal. There must be some sort of steroid in it.
It's definitely.
But that was always my understanding of it. They took their blood when it was at its absolute max in terms of oxygen getting carried around, and then they just sort of give it back to themselves when they need it.
Okay, interesting. That's so funny.
Like the unlimited gas, because it's what Lance Armstrong and all the cyclists.
Yeah. It makes sense why they would do it because it's all fucking
that
cardio.
Mental.
Yeah. I saw a real funny video of Volk and Robert Whittaker talking about steroids.
Oh yeah.
And Robert's like, what, did you just like go to the fridge and accidentally take EPO instead of getting cereal or something?
Sticking the milk out.
It's so fucking funny. Or did you actually get some tainted Milo?
They did change the formula.
Yeah, they did. So, maybe a bit of EPO in there.
I like the Michael Bisping quote on it. It might have been on Joe Rogan or something. He's like, well, this guy's accidentally taking supplements that are tainted. Look, I hate to say it, I'm an idiot. I don't take care of anything I put on myself, and I've never popped.
That's what they were saying too. It's like, no, Volk and Whittaker both said, I never touch any supplements at all just because I'm so fucking scared. Like,
you don't have to. These guys, that's just their excuse.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They're just joking.
100%. Yoel Romero.
Oh, mate.
Even though he won a lawsuit around that somehow, like, which is crazy. Apparently they were supposed to pay him 20 mil for accidentally giving him steroids.
Bro, they've been juicing him since he was a kid.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
He is juice.
He's like one of those battery farm chickens. You know, the ones that KFC breeds? He's like
that.
Fucking
all the jacked super cows.
Yeah,
like, bro. Anyway, moving on. We'll go to the next fight. So we said Benoit, maybe a...
anyone he wants. Fun fights.
Anyone.
Yeah, Drew Dober would be sick, like you said.
Yeah, Dober or a RDA.
Yeah, wouldn't even be bad.
Moving down to MVP versus Kevin
What do you think
Holland.
of that fight, man?
I thought that's a pretty damn good performance
I liked
by MVP.
it. I thought
He
it was
swept
really
him
cool.
a couple times
He
too.
did.
Some real nice sweep.
And in the comments afterwards, it's like no one's ever made Kevin Holland that quiet before.
Yeah,
and he was
exactly.
clearly frustrated.
He was so pissed off. He was fucking, and I would be too. Like, I mean, fair and square, you're getting beat, but God, that would be so annoying if you just can't like. But like,
it's a very Izzy-esque type of fighter. Like a lot of movement, a lot of
very
showmanship.
Yeah,
very hard to get hit.
He is he's like kind of like a mix between maybe like Izzy and Izzy, Sean O'Malley, and
Maybe
Wonderboy.
Kevin Holland.
Yeah, and he
looked very. You're right, actually. That karate
like,
stance,
the karate like Bob.
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger fight when they eventually make it.
Hopefully that's next.
Yeah.
It's got to be next. But like,
but I think they're both in the situation where they're trying to build towards a title fight, and I don't know how that helps either of them.
Yeah, neither. I mean, he's 37. Wonderboy's 42 or some shit now. 41. Like he's really getting on.
That feels like the kind of fight they do after one of them loses and they're not making it to a title anymore.
Yeah,
like, oh,
then
fuck
they
it, we'll throw you two in there. This will be fun as hell.
Exactly.
This will be a retirement fight for 1 year.
Exactly. Maybe Paige is gonna go for a title shot first, try and get to that point, and then if he loses. But this was a proving point for him to be like, I'm fucking legit. Like I'm good.
Deserves to be here.
Yeah.
All that shit Kevin Holland was talking beforehand, like
he's
not that he was wrong by any means, but like talking about the quality that they fought and this should be easy. Wasn't easy. You could barely hit the guy.
Exactly.
I
don't think he really
spinning
landed
back
it.
and elbows in your face.
Some of those elbows were fucking nice. So smooth. And like, I mean, it really showcased that Holland has a chin because he hits hard. He's fucking knocked people out bad. He landed a couple knees as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's good.
Mocked him a couple times.
I feel bad for Kevin Holland now.
Same.
He is 0 for 2 for going for high fives at the start of a round.
Oh, yeah, I saw that as well. Was he really good?
He was.
I didn't think that was as bad as the Hamzat.
The Hamzat one was
blatant.
I feel so bad for the guy. Because he was like up here going for a high, and he just gets tackled.
All right, let's go.
And then he doesn't get up again. And he scrambled really well.
He did really well.
He deserved the chance to at least start on the feet.
Yeah, absolutely. But like, the one thing that was really evident in this fight as well was, like, Holland has spent so much time defending takedowns, trying not to get taken down now, that he has never, like, trained the actual wrestling and trying to get to take someone down. Like
what the commentary team was saying.
Yeah, because he's got really good jiu-jitsu, apparently. Apparently he's a black belt. A really good black belt as well, apparently.
Play the Islam thing.
Yeah, we need to...
From who, brother?
We need to check. Just need to check this one. But you can't take anyone down. Like, I mean, surely you'd have some takedowns in your arsenal. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's the kind of fighter that does just want to talk and
he just wants to have fun.
Yeah, good on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we need people like that in the UFC. To keep it a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, gosh, yeah.
And he definitely does. But like MVP, if he comes up against a Leon Edwards, if he comes up against a Bilal Muhammad, a Shavkat, a Gilbert Burns, I really don't favor him. If I'm completely honest.
Quite a few of those, man.
Do you think?
I think you could get Bilal.
Who? Wait, what?
What's his name?
Who's that guy at number 2?
Shavkat's going to roll anyone.
Yeah, Shavkat's going to get the title.
Gilbert would be a fun fight. Gilbert would wrestle with him, but when it's standing, I mean, you'd have... MVP's so long as well, you know what I mean?
He is. And he looked like he had decent takedown defense, and he also had decent... he was able to stand back up once when he did get taken down. Like MVP
could
a lot
murder
of interesting stuff.
Ian the Cut Gary.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be fun.
Imagine
But then
that.
they wouldn't do that because they don't want to
Two
ruin
stars
either
they
of
don't
them.
want to.
Yeah, you've got to kind of play it cool with them. That's what Dana even said afterwards. With the guys, like, we need to like really think about our matchmaking for this guy. Because you can't throw him in there with a wrestler. There's no point.
Yeah.
It's no
And
point
he's
getting a 37-year-old
like,
that's a star in his own right to draw. You
like
know
Sean
his
Brady
style.
or something. Like, we don't want to.
No one wants to see
against
that.
fucking Sean Brady.
No one wants to see that.
I think it's pretty obvious who he needs to fight. Stephen Thompson, even Jeff Neal would be a fun fight. That'd be a great fight. It's Vicente Luque, as long as he didn't grapple.
Yeah.
JDM.
JDM would be cool. That call out from JDM is insane. By the way.
Yeah, that's good.
He is nuts.
Balls on him.
I don't know if he's just really like not there upstairs or like just
maybe a bit of
absolute
both.
hard man. He seems like pre-fight press conference. He doesn't have a lot to say.
No,
it doesn't look like there's a lot.
Calm.
It's not really ticking.
He's a very Aussie kind of like maybe like from like the outback.
Yeah, he's
like,
from Perth. Just fucking wops
in the middle of nowhere. Like very calm in there as well in the fucking octagon. Never like overextends. Perfect. He looks like he's throwing really slowly, if you know what I mean. Like it's an odd style.
Well, they keep talking about his boxing stance. So his hands here the whole time.
Yeah,
and you know, not just a round one hands up. He's a round three hands up.
Yeah, they're still there. And Gilbert's very like fast twitch. Like
Gilbert's a man.
He is.
It sucks. It sucks getting emotionally invested in fighters.
Yeah,
you know, not everyone can win.
Not everyone can win.
Sometimes you get your head bashed against the canvas.
Sometimes you get knocked out in the second round by Ilya Taporia.
It's all about Jai Herbert, right?
yeah. And but I want to see. Yeah, I want to see him against Stephen Thompson. MVP. Sorry, not MVP. Who's Holland gonna fight?
It doesn't matter. Kevin Holland is
just a fun fight.
Openly admitted he's not really focused on a title. He
doesn't really care.
He wants to fight often, and he wants to fight people that are going to be fun.
Chris Curtis fight at middleweight would be quite fun. Because Chris Curtis is a similar kind of.
I always get Chris Curtis and Curtis Blades mixed up.
Ah, yeah. Chris Curtis, both black.
They both look pretty similar, right?
Both look relatively similar. They got very strong beards. Yes, like very good.
Which one's
beards.
old Shauno's friend?
Sean's friend is.
Is it Blades or is it Curtis?
Wait, that's Curtis. That's Curtis. Okay. Yeah. Chris.
They're both called Chris, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Chris Curtis is Sean Strickland's friend.
Gotcha. He was the one that birthed the Sean Strickland name.
Yes. Yeah.
You know some of my mates over in Australia thought that was his real name?
Really?
The Sean. I was like, I had to break it down to them.
Did you show them like
I showed them the do-rag and he just said.
That's so fucking golden.
That's good, eh?
But he is, yeah. I think, if he wants to go up there, maybe Anthony Hernandez, Chris Curtis.
Just give him anyone.
Give him someone fun, honestly.
Give him Ian Gary when Ian loses his next fight.
Gaza. Give him Ian Gary's wife. Just for the day.
Nasty room, he's already had it.
Yeah. Well, we already kind of talked about JD, didn't
briefly.
We?
Gilbert Burns can go anywhere. He's always going to be around the top of the division. He's not scared to fight back.
He's getting old. Getting a bit older. Sorry.
But he had a really clean camp. And
yeah. Did he?
No,
he was part of that
video again.
Jesus. Yeah, what did he say? What was the thing he said? Being on a lot of steroids.
Come back from injuries. I'm feeling really clean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, was that? Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember. There was one that kind of said, I've been on all the really good I've been on. Oh, no, that was Ali Abdelaziz who said that. Ali Abdelasleez. That's what we like to call him.
He's a rat.
He's a rat. How's Noah? Where are we? What was I looking at? Oh, JDM. JDM is going to slot in right at number 4. I think that's the perfect fight. That's a good title eliminator. Like that's because Bilal's not going to ever going to get a shot, right?
I feel like they just need to give it to him so we can all ignore him again.
Yeah, honestly.
You know what I mean?
So we can just like because I really don't see anyone beating Leon apart from Shavkat. Personally, I think Leon could definitely beat Shavkat as well. That's very easy.
Leon's sick.
He is. He's very good.
I don't think Ian Gary gets him now. Not to say he can't in the future. He is, actually quite a good fighter for all the bullshit around him.
For all the cuckery.
That's a really good way of putting it. I think Stephen Thompson versus Leon would be fun as hell.
That would be cool.
I think Stephen Thompson even has a puncher's chance.
He always does.
Yeah.
But unlikely.
Unlikely.
Leon's striking so good.
It's so crisp.
So fucking good.
So crisp.
Like his counter wrestling's amazing. I don't see anyone really taking him down with ease. Like Usman struggled in that second fight.
Might be able to, but
maybe
he's not.
But he's just such a wet towel.
Wet,
cold towel.
You know what I would love? If Leon and him fight next, and first round, Leon just pokes him in the eye again.
Yeah.
Another
no contest.
And
then he's just
3
off.
years, no one. You had your chance.
Yeah. We fucking gave you your chance.
But he could go to Bellator and he could have a really quiet career, but be stoked about himself.
Yeah, honestly. Go to PFL.
He could be like the best champion they've ever had, and no one would know he is still. Nothing changes.
Exactly. And he's probably still their biggest star.
Probably make more money over there. I can't imagine Dana's paying you well.
Oh, I fucking doubt it.
It's definitely not a case of you getting paid out of the ass and he doesn't want to fight you because you're expensive.
No. He just doesn't give a fuck about you.
I think I heard him say that
he's a nice guy
from the card.
I think. Yeah. If we put Bilal on the card, it actually costs us money.
What was it? Darren Till. If you were fighting in my backyard, I'd close the curtain.
I mean, it's funny coming from Darren, who's like absolute shit house nowadays.
But he's always been a shit.
He's a funny guy though.
He is funny.
Jeez. Sorry.
I wonder if the mic's got that,
So what we've got is JDM against. I would like to see him fight Ian Gary. I would like to see that happen. But I would prefer to see him fight Sharpcut. Chuck that headline co-main of like a big card or something. 5 rounds. It's got to be fucking 5 rounds.
They won't need 5.
I mean, they're 4 and 3. It's perfect. And then we know who's going to fight for the title later this year. Get them to fight soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both need at least one more fight for sure. Who was the other guy? Burns. Obviously. Gilly. He can fight anyone he wants.
He'll get in where he fits in. Give him Sean Brady. Why not?
Neil Magny.
Sean
Brady would be good, actually. You're right. That would be a very good fight.
Give him anyone. He'll fight them.
I
mean, he just fought JDM. JDM's 11.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just give Gilbert Burns anyway. Give him Usman, you know?
Yeah, that would be another good fight.
If Usman's genuinely wanting to get back to the title, he's going to need to fight again. His last fight was middleweight, I suppose.
It was. And I was thinking maybe he's going to... Oh, he's 37 now, Gilbert. He's turning 38 this year.
Yeah, but he's on the good stuff, man. He'll keep riding that bus until
he's on that fucking good. Usman is 36, turning
but his
37
knees
soon.
are like 80.
Yeah. I mean, he's the other CEO of EPO. He's the CFO of EPO.
Have you seen his brother? Good lord.
Yeah,
do you know their dad is a pharmaceutical man?
Yeah, didn't he go to jail or something?
He was in jail. I don't know why.
Do you know Kevin? Oh, well, I won't bring this up.
That was a cool story about Usman when he was coming up. He refused to fight on the main card on that because the prelims were free and his dad could watch them in prison on the TV.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. He's actually a good guy.
He's a good bloke.
Very good bloke.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
very
cringe.
Odd.
Just a little cringe.
Just
it's green panty night, baby. Like, come on, you ripped the entire script.
Green panty night. Brother. What was I going to say? Fucking... Yeah, there's something about MVP's dad. That's so good.
MVP's dad.
MVP's dad. Okay, I'm not going to tell you about it because I don't want to talk about it because it's
a sad story, is it?
It's a bit horrid. It is kind of sad.
Leon Edwards' dad-esque.
It's more morbid than that. That is obviously it's less not as morbid. It's kind of more creepy and fucking weird. Look it up, but look it up on your own time. I'll tell you when we're done because I don't want to give light to it.
Sure.
Anyways, what was the next fight? The last fight. Piotr Jan versus Song Yadong. Didn't want these guys to lose, either of them. I like them both.
I like Song Yadong. Yeah, I think he's good. He's
swaggy fellow.
Going to stay up at the top of the division.
Yeah.
Piotr is a murderer. The fact that he has, up until there, he was on a 4-fight skid is outrageous.
It's insane. That just shows how stacked that division is. Like, that's all it does. Doesn't show that Piotr's bad or, this or
shafted. That. But it's also just like, other than the Marav fight, that one he definitely deserved to lose. The other 3 were controversial.
They could have gone either way.
They could have gone either way.
Like, the first fight against Aljo, he would have won if he didn't land that knee.
Dodgy advice from his corner.
Very dodgy advice.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah, he was like, can I knee him?
Do I kick him? Kick him. Okay.
Immediately. Like, the best thing about that fight is when he puts his hand up at the end, when he's like, I win.
It should have been a no contest. I think it's outrageous that you can win the belt from a DQ.
I think it's pretty dumb too. I mean, but Sterling definitely paid for that. Like, he got hate after that. Yeah. Everyone fucking hated him.
I've got on him a little bit as well.
Same. He's all right. He's a bit cringe.
I can only hate a few people at a time. And it really needs to move on.
It switches. Like, I find that I love someone and then all of a sudden I really don't like them.
Like tall poppies syndrome.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like that, but as well, they just get cringe. Yeah. Like, Sean, I do like Sean O'Malley. I do. Yeah. I do like him. But just some of the things he does and says, I'm a bit like, and I wish he had more personality, like on the mic, more shit talking.
He's good behind a camera, but he's not so good more like in the
he's good when it's all planned.
Yeah.
To, and he's doing like a promo or this. But when it's like for example, in the lobby, did you see he's like, you ready to get knocked out? And Cheeto was like, come suck my dick.
yeah.
It was like he was like actually asking him. He was like, please.
Come suck my dick.
Come on, we can go upstairs. You suck my dick.
Bro, Cheeto's a man.
He is the man. He's a fucking G. But yeah, honestly I think Jan's got to fight Cheeto.
Yeah.
That puts him right at the top if he wins. Yeah. Don't want either of those guys to lose either.
Don't, but the game's the game.
The game's the fucking game.
Right.
Song Yadong was sitting at number 7. He could fight maybe the winner of Cody Garbrandt and Davidson Figueiredo.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
He could fit in there anywhere.
And he's a great fight.
He's already fought Sandhagen. That was a banger.
Yeah, I don't want to see him fight like a Dominic Cruz because he'd absolutely destroy him.
I wouldn't mind that. I don't like Dominic Cruz.
You don't like Dom? You want to see him get knocked out one more time?
I do want to see him get knocked out.
Would be pretty funny.
I just hate it when he's on the commentary because he's just so bad. He's just
shocking.
He's just so negative the whole time. Just like
he picks up one little thing and he just runs with it the entire card. Like the last time he commentated, it was fucking, this guy's wearing more damage on his face, therefore he has to have lost. And it was like,
isn't Dominic Cruz the one with the famous Khabib Conor McGregor one where he's like, Connor's just letting him punch him in the head to tire him out,
and Joe's just like
absolutely stunted on.
I think he's getting absolutely mauled right now. Actually, Dominic, you retard.
He's just trying to tire him out.
Oh shit, I shouldn't say that word. He's just trying to tire. Hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Someone get him.
All right.
Someone clip that.
Get the Swedish police away. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, it's Swede.
You're dealing with a pro.
I got this from fucking. I actually got these shoes as well. These shoes.
You got them from where?
I got them from Dressmart.
Oh yeah.
New runners.
Oh nice.
Guys, you can't see it, but I got new shoes.
Horrible.
Yes, and they were half price actually.
Oh yeah.
Down. Apparently they were down from 300 to 2, and then they were half price. I got them for 100.
100 is good value.
Pretty good. No.
They look. What even brand are they?
They're Adidas.
Yeah, right.
I just wanted some new runners.
No, fair. No, fair.
Yeah. But that's so
that's the
Song
main
Yadong
card.
can fight anyone. Is
there anything on the undercard we want to we chinwag about?
So it was pretty fucking good.
Very sad. Your girl, Jojo Wood has retired.
I didn't even know that.
You watched that fight though?
Did I?
The first fight kicked the night off. The two women, they were banging. Unless I've got my wires.
I didn't actually watch this. No, I didn't watch that.
But didn't?
No, I didn't.
It was a good fight, man.
I'll go back and watch that. I will. I promise. Should I? How
valuable is your time? That's the question. You
exactly.
Ask
was it actually good?
Was it
actually a bang?
Yeah,
right.
It was a good fight.
So I actually started watching on this fight.
That was a good fight.
I've watched the highlights of the others.
Oh, so you saw big fella?
I saw this guy getting an 18-second knockout. I mean, this guy's just gonna be fun, you know.
He's gonna be fun.
He's gonna do.
It was such a fun knockout. I can't remember if you got a clip, but he was on the ground and he was like rolling backwards and just swinging for the fence.
Just fucking
clipped this guy.
Yeah, big guy.
Seems like the kind of guy, just one of those heavyweight fighter, obviously. But if he gets his hands on you, you're just going down.
You're going down.
You're just eating it.
And he's got kicks, I believe.
Oh,
I believe.
Oh, he's tall. He's like 6'9" or something. He's out the cage.
Yeah, I think he was a Olympic taekwondo athlete.
They were saying he's got the longest reach. It's like 3 inches longer than John Jones.
Yeah. Interesting. So yeah, he could do something. I mean, he's a bit old. He's 36.
But heavyweights somehow age better.
They do. You know, big men tings.
Big men tings.
Well, let's run through this. So Curtis Blade got the KO.
It was good.
I was happy with that.
Yeah,
because our mate is boring as fuck. Like he's got good jiu-jitsu.
You're a jiu-jitsu fighter, brother.
But he doesn't use his jiu-jitsu very well. Like
I think that Derrick Henry fight turned people off because before the Derrick Henry was on a 13-fight win streak. Everyone's talking to him about this young dark horse up and comer. They're gonna really make waves. And then the Derrick Henry fight, who has no jiu-jitsu. All he did was hug him for 15 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever it was.
Wait, Derrick who?
Is it Derrick Henry?
Derrick Lewis.
Derrick Henry plays for the Titans. Sorry.
So who is this guy?
Derrick Henry is a running back for the Tennessee Titans in the NFL.
Did he fight him?
I would put money on him. He's a huge
big
boy.
Guy. Yeah, Derrick Lewis would beat him. Derrick Lewis versus Derrick Henry. This is what I want to see in the UFC.
Look up Derrick Henry so you know who I'm talking about first of all, because he's a big Donny.
Okay.
We've seen how well Austin Lane did in the UFC. You know what I mean? Like the blueprint's
Did
there.
he really do that well?
No.
Oh, he's only 30. So he is
a big Donny.
I mean, if he trained, if this guy trained, like, I'll pop him on the screen for anyone who is unaware.
I know this is not a NFL podcast.
It isn't. Could be.
This guy has the longest punt return ever at 99 yards. You can't get longer than that.
Well,
he got the ball in his own
is
zone,
that the whole
and
thing?
then just piss bowled everyone to the other side. And
wow,
touchdown.
Good man. So basically, if this guy trained MMA since he was like 20, probably he could be a champ for sure. And that's the way things are going. But like,
he would have made a fuckload more money than the NFL.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was good.
But I agree. The Derek Lewis fight did kind of turn me off to him. He's just boring, and I'm glad that he got KO'd. You can't just use grappling the whole time. You need to have a striking.
Well, it's good.
base.
Hopefully, it teaches him a lesson, right? Because
Fingers
if your
crossed.
game plan works, you don't change.
Exactly, yeah. And it didn't. He got fucked up by the big hand of Curtis Blade.
Razor Blade.
I quite like Curtis.
Again, I always confuse him and Chris. Chris Curtis.
Curtis and Curtis.
That's why I confuse him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they look similar.
And they've got the similar beard and fucking.
So I forget which one I think
He's
is
just a
boring and
big
which
Chris
one I like.
Curtis. Yeah.
That's cool.
Macy Barber decision. Pretty standard.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
It was good. She's violent, man. She's aggressive. Caitlin
I know
Chikugian.
the women's fights get a lot of slack.
They do.
But the ones where they're actually both in there and like throwing and they're actually trying to strike with each other.
Yeah.
They're good fights.
They are. This was a good one. I actually thought this was pretty good. Like even Chikugian, she had moments. She had some pretty decent moments.
Yeah, she's killer.
Yeah, and it kind of confused me that her name was different because it wasn't Chikugian. She had like a new, married name.
It's really, really inconsiderate.
It is. Bitch, what are you doing, man? Grow a pair.
Show.
I'm trying to run a fucking show here, guys. Trying to talk shit. Mateus Gamrot obviously got it done. I was a bit disappointed by this one. RDA looked good at the start, got taken down, got dominated, basically.
Yeah. I zoned out a little bit.
Yeah, this was an average fight. Gamrot, I'm not that interested in his style. Look, he's a good pressure fighter. He's kind of like Marab style wise. Yeah. But, fair and square, got the win.
On the top of the card is Sugar and Cheeto. You're just looking to see people throw.
Yes. Yeah. I just wanted to see more from him. I wanted to see him get a finish, Like, RDA's not a spring chicken.
No, he's been finished before, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But, Pedro Munoz, Kyler Phillips, this was a good one. Pretty good.
Yep.
Kyler Phillips has style.
Pedro didn't really have any answers for him. I don't know.
Didn't.
Has Pedro come off a long layoff or something, or is he just getting...
No, he fought Cheeto last and lost.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
On the undercard of O'Malley's fight,
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
So, Kyler Phillips, a friend of Sean O'Malley.
Friend of the show.
He had some... friend of the show. Good friend of the show. He's actually going to be on next week, just to let you guys know. Yeah, he's good. He's really good. Looks really good. He's, he has a very good gas tank.
Is he new to the UFC? I haven't really heard much about him.
He's been in here for a little while, not too long, but he fought like Julian Paiva, who Sean has fought in the past.
Sure.
He's pretty good.
Pretty good.
He's pretty good. Let's see, 2023 he had 3 fights. Oh well, 1 fight. 2 of them were cancelled. 2022 he had 1. 2021 he had 2. Song Yadong. He beat Song Yadong.
He beat Song Yadong.
Yeah. So he's alright, He's alright. I want to see him jump up a little bit.
Yeah, man. Songs come flying since then, so maybe Kyle is the next one up.
Maybe he is. It was a bloody good card.
Did you see Michel Pereira's card?
No, I didn't. I didn't actually see that. I need to go back and watch.
He's a fun fighter, man.
Yeah, he is fun.
He's fun. The Michel Pereira experience is so volatile.
It is. Yeah. It's a shame he never fought Wonder Boy.
Yeah, that would have been good. They tried, but he was overweight,
by like 6 pounds.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, that was
need to go back and watch that one. For sure.
No, it was good. Yeah.
Steel Jackson's UFC Fight Pass. Let's use it.
I know a website you probably shouldn't go to, but they will.
Well, I won't go there, but you should tell me what it is.
Yeah, they put up all the fights.
Okay, cool.
And Dana White hasn't found them yet, so
you've just read them out. Oh wait, no, we're not. Hey, wait, we don't go there. We're just talking.
I've just heard of it.
Just a topic. The UFC topic.
I was trying to help Dana find them.
Yeah. Actually, Dana, hit me up, and we'll give you that link. And as long as you give us tickets to UFC 300, that would be great. Cheers, Dana. He actually watches the show, so just let you know.
You don't have a spare 10,000 for a nosebleeds at 300?
I don't. Yeah, that's fucked.
It's gonna be good though.
It is gonna be very good. It will.
I'm really excited.
I'm very excited too. There's some pretty good fucking fight night cards coming up to it as well.
Oh, is there?
There's some actually pretty damn good ones.
Zoned out a little bit. Who's on the fight nights coming up?
There is Tuivas's next week.
Bam Bam's fighting. Hell yeah.
There's some pretty good fights on that one. Then we've got Rebus and Namajunas. That's all right. It's not terrible. Blanchfield.
That'd be good.
Weidman's returning. Not too happy.
I want to see
with that.
Blanchfield.
Corey.
I think she can.
She's good. She
she's
can
a
do
killer.
bits for sure.
What she did tell Meatball was quite frankly rude.
Yeah, it was. She should never have been there.
Put her on the crucifix, beat the hell out of her,
beat
let her out of the
oh,
crucifix,
so happy
just to
with
put it
that.
back in it.
I love seeing Scousers get beat up.
Scousers don't get knocked out.
Scousers get finished by
Blanchfield.
Blanchfield. Right. So we have one more thing, a couple more things I wanted to talk about. Ngannou, and Joshua. Ngannou got absolutely exposed.
He got folded.
I actually called this
Did
one
you?
as well. Yeah.
I listened
to
to
the
it,
T.
But you keep calling Joseph Parker Joe Joyce.
I'm terrible with that. I think I got like CTE or something. Or maybe I'm autistic.
Maybe everything.
Downs a little bit.
Yeah.
It nicked me.
You're close.
Yeah. You're close. But yeah, Ngannou got exposed.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury looked pissed. Which
yeah, no shit, because it makes
so
him look
fucking
like
mad.
a dickhead.
It makes him look shit.
It makes it very blatantly obvious that he was not ready for that.
Yeah, he didn't. He definitely did not.
I think
prepare for
AJ
that.
came in a lot more serious. Yeah,
Absolutely. AJ came in.
realized
fucking
how
ready.
first of all dangerous Ngannou
Yeah,
is. He might not
yeah.
be technical and be able to, but if he hits you, he hits you.
You're gonna go down.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And AJ just made it look easy.
I didn't watch the fight, but I saw the clips.
So
of
yeah,
the
that's all you
knockdowns
need
and
to see.
It's only 2 rounds, man.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say it was like embarrassing. It was just that he got shown true levels.
I don't.
and, you know,
I don't even think his stock falls that far. He's fought 2 in the top. I don't know. What do you want to call them? Top 5, top 3
probably all
heavyweights in
time.
the world
Yeah.
of all time, even. Yeah, and he can hang. Like if you get hit by these guys, you get hit by them. You know what I mean? He doesn't have that base of boxing on how to slip and roll and all that.
He's got that more MMA style, and like with Fury, he was
anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Like with Fury usually puts his body on you, puts his weight on you, and pushes you around, tries to bully you. And
Ngannou's
he's too big. Yeah, you can't do that. This is why I think Fury might lose to AJ if they ever fight, because AJ's not gonna. He's big, fucking strong, similar
AJ's
frame.
Such a complicated fighter, though. You know what
He
I mean?
is.
Like, he's confusing.
Technically quite good.
He looks really good, and then he looks really bad.
Yeah.
and you just I don't know enough.
He can get
about boxing,
outboxed. He can get outboxed for sure, but he thoroughly, well and truly outboxed Ngannou, which, you know, fair play to the lad.
I'm still happy for Ngannou, mate.
Same,
20 million.
Same. Yeah, bro. If I'd made 20 mil in one night, I'd be pretty happy.
You'd be pretty happy, and it's not like, oh wow, his boxing career's over now.
No.
He can still plenty
He can
of
do
fights
whatever he
over for
wants.
him.
He can
He
do
could fight back. Like
Yeah, he could probably beat
he could fight a Dillian White. He could
yeah.
fight Wilder.
Joseph Parker.
It's
Yeah, Wilder.
heavyweight
Fucking
champion
good.
Joseph Parker, mate.
Heavyweight champ Joseph Parker. Joe Joyce.
2-time.
Yeah, 2-time. Well, one interim.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
But saying that, yeah, I think he could beat like a Joseph Parker. I think Anthony Joshua,
That'd be a good fight.
it would be. It
It'd
would
be a
be.
good fight.
Anthony Joshua was kind of like his kryptonite. Big, just as big as him. Very powerful. Technical boxing. It's going to be tough to beat someone like
What are you
that.
gonna say with Joey P?
Joey P.
Fucks up Ngannou.
Yeah, well, I'll have some excuse. I'm sure.
No, I still think there's value
Friend of
for
the
him in
show.
this boxing round.
Yeah, there is.
There's also
There
that
is.
heavyweight fight back in the PFL against
Ferreira
Mr.
Rocher. Yeah, he looks good, man. That guy looks fucking good. I wouldn't, if I was Francis, I wouldn't be like rushing back to do that fight.
I think Francis wipes off.
I think he will beat him, but that guy, if he clips you, and he's just been knocked out cold, bad by the best boxer. I don't even know why I said that. I didn't even mean to say that.
Go right off the top rope, mate.
Yeah, best boxer ever.
Best English boxer to ever grace
Best
the...
boxer in the UFC. Yeah, best English
Get it
boxer
up!
of all time. So yeah,
Let's
I agree. It's not over for Ngannou in boxing.
It's still so much more money. I agree. He could easily make another 60 million.
Oh, 100%. They just give away money in Saudi. It's just like, we have infinite money. 20 mil is nothing to me. I spend that in a day.
Sports watching.
Yeah, fucking trying to buy friends. That's what they're doing.
Well, you know, you're paying me to be here.
Well, yeah. Am I? Fuck.
Yeah, I was talking to your accountant, mate.
Oh, okay. Well, he
Don't worry,
sorts
the
that
son
kind
of
of
it,
stuff.
son
He
of it.
sorts that kind of stuff. It's all right. You know, we're rolling in money around here, man. Look at this setup.
It's a
Look
nice
at
setup.
this lighting. $6,000.
Nicest lights I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah. Stare right at them.
Yeah, it's kind of gives you a bit of a headache, doesn't it? No, they're perfect. Anyway, one more thing I wanted to bring up before we close the show off. We've got Bo Nickel. Just Bo Nickel.
Just a no bickle.
No Bickle is bloody number 4 on the card.
On UFC 300.
On the main card.
The fabled Charlie Olives.
Above Charlie Olives, above 5. No, wait, how many champions did Dill?
Oh, I don't know. It's quite a
7,
few.
I think. Yeah, 7 champs.
Get him
in
out.
the UFC.
Aljo.
Yeah,
You got
Aljo,
Davison,
Cody.
Who's Cody fighting?
He's fighting Davidson.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, I'm done.
Aljo, Davidson, Cody,
Holly Holm.
I
suppose Kayla probably fits in there.
I don't think she was, because I did the math and I didn't include her.
Okay.
But there's Charles. There's Yuri,
yeah.
and there's Jessica Andrade.
Yeah.
She's on the early prelims as well. So
very cool.
And Bo Nickel is the second fight to occur on the main card of 300, which is like, what the fuck?
Seems
I don't
early.
understand.
It does seem early. Yeah.
Like he's not, and he's fighting who? What's his name? Cody Brundage? Is that? I think it's Cody Brundage.
Someone Brundage.
Who? Like what? You know what I mean? Like
I get it. It's it does not make sense.
No.
I mean, they're obviously what they're trying to do is put him over, right? Give him that starlight. Hopefully, they're throwing another tin can at him, so if he sparks, then they can be like, "Whoa!"
And then they can be like, "Oh, look at our guy."
Our marketing reel a billion times. But I don't know. They're obviously trying to set something up here, right? Like, I guess everyone underneath is already a star in their own right. They don't need the extra limelight.
Exactly, but it just seems
I feel
a bit.
like you could do the same thing, even if he's the first fight on the card. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I opened UFC 300.
Yeah,
you can still give him that rub. You can tug him off. It's fine.
You can tug him off once or twice. It's fine.
I don't know. I guess it's going to be embarrassing for Dana if one he gets sparked and he shows what the fuck was this guy doing?
Yeah.
On the main card.
On the main
or
card.
if Bo Nickel doesn't turn into this fighter that they're really trying to build him up to be.
He was just on 300 and then he turns
gets
into nothing.
Clipped his next fight and then he never fights for a title.
I think he's really good. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Bo Nickel.
Is your favourite fighter?
Yeah, he is. I love Cody Brundage.
Brody Cundage.
Kobe Brundage.
Kobe Braddock?
Kobe Braddock. I'm fighting.
No.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to fight him.
You got him.
I think Nickel's good. I think he's really good. But it's just too much too soon.
I suppose he's not young. You got to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What, Nickel?
Yeah.
How old is Nickel?
He's like 28 or something.
Yeah, 28. Shit. Get going, mate.
Wow, I can't be
5-0.
That's the quickest I've ever been fat checked, mate. I've been in hot water.
Hey, look, I got my little thing. I'm Jamie.
I normally just say things, you know what I mean? No one's got Google to bring it up.
Hey, we got Google around here, mate. What else do you want to ask it? I've got anything.
Do you think maybe like the rise of old Sugar Sean is sort of giving them some wind in the sails for old?
I suppose like they did this kind of same thing.
We gave him tin can after tin can. Gave him all these. He was on the main event of one of the cards quite early.
Yep. I think he's been on main cards for a very long time.
Quite a while.
Like,
and then they just gave him that one shot against Piotr, impressed, and then bang, title fight.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe they're doing the same thing with Bo.
Maybe
they do this. Maybe they give him Izzy in 7 months.
Or
and
Hamzat.
if he beats Izzy, then there's a Hamzat's an interesting one.
It is. What happened to that fucking guy?
I don't think he fights anymore, man.
No, he doesn't. It's annoying. He gets sick all the time.
He got really bad COVID.
Yeah, he got really bad COVID. Then he had like some disease that made his face swell up.
Yeah.
All that. That was really odd.
It was nasty.
But he keeps getting sick and he can't stay healthy. And I think he's getting injured as well, like on and off. So
I'm not a massive Hamzat guy.
No.
I love
It's not what we thought he was going to be.
Value he brings.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't fight enough. Like, you can't talk about all the I smash everybody and then fight once a year.
And then
you know what I mean?
Struggle as well.
And
against
also trying to get cherry-picked
Usman.
Fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Usman's a 170
They were going to
pounder,
give... When they're going to give Hamzat Nate Diaz? Like, who the fuck wanted to see that?
What the fuck was that?
Why?
He would have ran through
it. And then you get Usman on like 10 days notice.
Yeah, at a weight class that he's never fought
in. A weight class he's never fought in.
And it's,
in a 3-round fight.
And he still
clearly would have been the favourite in a 5-round fight.
Yeah, exactly.
If that fight even had 4 rounds, he sparks you.
Yeah. That was a big eye opener. It was a bit of like a fraud check in a way. That one. But again, like,
but he did have a historic rise.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Made it to what? It was like 6 fights before he'd even
Imagine
taken
if he
6
just
punches.
Continued fighting.
Like not even 6.
Yeah,
significant strikes. Like he had not been punched.
Exactly. He'd taken
first,
one,
4 or 5.
I think, and the one was when he was beating the guy up, and the guy just like threw one up. Like,
yeah.
But yeah.
So we'll see. I guess
we'll see.
The thing is, like, Hamzat does actually stand a chance.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
These fighters, but he's just not fighting them.
He needs to improve his gas tank if he can, and he also needs to just fucking fight. Just get in there and fight like a Marvin Vettori.
Go beat up a kid or something. You know
exactly. Go beat up some random 5-year-old. There's nothing wrong with that if you want to do that, and it helps.
Paul Craig.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking hell, mate. He's one above Paul Craig in the rankings. How fucked is that? How crazy is that?
He's only had 1 fight at middleweight.
True. Yeah. Why is he even 12? Oh, he's 11.
Pretty
Is
good fighter
he?
for an 11-year-old though.
He would.
Give him that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. He's 11 and he's ranked 11.
He's in the UFC.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Is he also ranked at? Oh, no, he's not. He's not ranked at welterweight anymore. He must have moved up.
He missed weight by a bunch, though.
By a lot.
Wasn't it like 7 pounds or
I
something?
think so. Yeah, because he would. I think the doctor told him he had to stop. But I mean, like, you missed weight.
You missed weight.
Fucking missed weight.
Do you know where he was fighting? Like, what state commission it was?
It was that one. Hamzat versus Ferguson. Diaz versus Ferguson.
All right, so he fought Holland in the end. I don't know. Where were they?
They were. Event.
What does it say?
T-Mobile Arena.
In
Nevada.
Oh, okay. So Nevada should be fine.
Yeah. Usually you'd think they would be.
Because it's just New York and California that are real iffy about it, eh?
Yeah. That was a crazy card.
That was a good card. We didn't get to see my boy Leach's suit.
No.
Remember that?
That was real sad.
Bro, he's so stoked for himself.
He's fucking swag, man. He's got a cool haircut too.
I've just got so much
Johnny
respect
Walker
for him
was on
after he got fucking absolutely put to sleep by Hamzat.
Mm.
Does not tap.
He just didn't fucking tap, did he? And he got picked up and thrown over to fucking thing.
Got my robbed.
Crazy. Anyway, I think that's it. Let's review this drink out of this old pickle jar that I put it in.
Well, it's good. I mean, it's all gone. I think that's saying something.
I rate it. I mean, kind of difficult because you haven't tried all these drinks.
No, I think you're probably going to have to take an executive decision.
An executive pick. I mean, you might have tried some of them.
What have I tried? To be fair, I've tried a few of them. I've tried a little bit of hemp before in my time.
That hemp drink thing.
Drink?
Oh, okay. I see what you mean there, buddy.
Officially a joke.
Ganja man. Honestly, I think.
Sexy gal.
You know.
Sorry, I'm derailing. Have you guys stopped doing the alcohol ones?
We have, yeah.
Yeah, right. Was there an official reason?
I stopped drinking for a while.
You were banned from the piss?
I was banned from the piss.
But
I don't think I'm going to start it again, ever. Because I was like drinking too early every Saturday. And it was just like not good. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. But it just.
I mean, you could be, what's his name? Mac Life or Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, that guy's fucking always on the piss, isn't he?
So if we were at a pub,
yeah.
Very different vibe right now.
All right. I'm going to put it right. I'm going to put it here.
Okay.
No, here. I'm going to put it just under Primo Milk, Jackson. If you're watching, that's where that one goes. I've got one for him. You can use this one.
Oh, nice.
We've got one left. This stuff's actually really good. I really enjoyed that.
Good. One of my old flatmates used to swear by it. He used to buy them and have them every morning.
Every morning? Shit.
Yeah, well, you know the guy. I don't want to name check him on here, but he's a real character. And he decided that instead of having water, he's going to have that every single time.
Oh, wow. I know the guy. I know 100%.
Likes his funky music.
He does, yeah. And his big sound system.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pop it there. Well, bloody hope you guys enjoyed this show. Thank you very much, Ash.
Here,
hope you've enjoyed being here.
How the sausage is made behind the curtain.
Of the fucking... It's a lot more difficult than it seems, guys. There's a lot of work that Skip puts into this, you know?
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, it's very high production value. Do you know how much it costs to make one of these episodes? 300 million. 300,000.
It's just my paycheck, though.
That's just, half of it is yours. Oh, right. The rest goes to all the sponsors. No, wait, they pay us, don't they? Fuck. Anyway, guys, this has been good. Thank you very much for watching. And like, subscribe, comment. Go check out our other videos. Peace.